Couple days late on this, but it's something we've covered in the last couple weeks that I want to keep coming back to because we keep getting more and more evidence that this is something Tom Izzo is doing. Tom Izzo, I believe, spoke with Andy Katz or somebody from Big Ten Network before Michigan State's semifinal game against Wisconsin, and he was basically asked like, "Hey, it was a classic the first time. You guys outlasted them barely. What do you have to do today to get the job done against the Badgers?" And Tom Izzo's answer was incredibly, I guess, just kind, praiseworthy of the Badgers, right? He was effusive in his praise. That's the word I'm looking for, Wisconsin. He said, quote, "Before the last game, we thought Wisconsin was the best team in the league. I haven't changed my opinion. We know they're good. They're loaded. We got to take care of our business and step up to the challenge." This is the Michigan State Spartans who beat Wisconsin the first time, won the Big Ten by 3 games in the regular season. Every possible analytic, metric, poll, any ranking of teams would tell you that Michigan State is the best team in the Big Ten. But ahead of Michigan State's game with Wisconsin, Tom Izzo is saying, I still think Wisconsin is the best team in the league. Was this a motivational ploy? Obviously, it changes in the fact that Michigan State lost. Maybe that twists the way we cover this. But if we had done a video on this before this game, I would have looked at you and been like, why is he doing this? Michigan State is the best team here. Everyone knows that. Why are we acting like Wisconsin is? What is your
Well,
thought on this?
well, because you know damn well Tom Izzo isn't going to say that his team is the best team in the conference. He would die first.
I don't think that's true. Like if Tom Izzo, like
You think that he would say that? I mean, I got the best team in the league. Michigan State's the best team in the league.
I don't believe Tom Izzo has ever wavered from confidence when he believes in his team.
Yeah, no, no. I don't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't think he's gonna outright be like. I mean, no, Wisconsin's good, but I got the best team in the league.
He doesn't need to. That wasn't a question he was asked, right? He didn't need to call Wisconsin the best team in the league, just like he wouldn't have needed to say we're the best team in the league. It was
Mm.
just what do you need to do to beat Wisconsin? He could have been like guard the 3-point line, show up and be tough. We need a good game from Jace. I don't know. Give any answer you want, but giving the answer, yeah, 3 weeks ago we thought Wisconsin was the best team. I still think they're the best team here. About the 5 seed in the Big Ten tournament that Michigan just swept, that lost to Penn State at home on the final game of the regular. Like, it's not like Wisconsin's been destroying teams in the last month. They're good, don't get me wrong. And I understand the way the championship game played out changes this. But I just, you pair Izzo's comments here with Jace's comments in the handshake line, which I've made jokes about. But it's very obvious at this point, collectively as a group, Michigan State just had this like utmost respect for Wisconsin that I don't fully understand. It's great to respect your opponent, but like Wisconsin is not like a juggernaut team here. And I'm very confused why everyone involved with Michigan State is treating them as such.
I mean, they're one of the better teams in the Big Ten.
One of 5 good teams, I think, at the top half of this league. Yeah.
They're probably the second best team in the Big Ten.
I mean, the Tom Izzo also said Maryland has the best starting 5 2.5 weeks ago.
That's facts.
Like I just
This is just a lot of facts coming out. I don't know what you want. It's all facts.
so where's
Maryland does.
Michigan State? So sitting here today, you think it's a fact that Wisconsin is the best team in the Big Ten?
No, Michigan State is.
So it's not all facts then.
It's all facts based on stuff that will actually be said. Izzo's not going to say that Michigan State's the best team in the Big Ten. He
He
never
didn't
would.
need to, Cart.
Yeah,
I'm wondering why is he going there with Wisconsin?
because Greg Gard deserves respect.
And Izzo's doing Greg Gard a favor out of likability from a relationship standpoint?
Possibly. I mean,
Maybe.
the real answer to this is I don't know why he said it. He could have not. He could have went without saying this.
Right. That's where
That's
I'm just confused on it.
yeah. So I had this thing right. Um. And it's like a scale of how much I can question things moving forward, right? I was like, okay, if he wins the Big Ten every or like 2 times a week I can question something. If he wins the league by like 2 games, I have 1 day a week that I have a 2 hour window where I can question Izzo. When he won the regular season by 3 games, I can't speak anymore.
Okay.
I gotta just sit back.
You just got to agree with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he got like I've been through hell and he got me a banner. So like if he wants to say things, he can say whatever he wants.
Can we apply that to his portal strategy? Because I would love to see you take that approach with him not going after Owen Freeman and the numerous 17 other players that you guys are going to cut film up of and say the staff should
Okay.
target.
Once again, we are going to take this stand right now because it's going to be a long summer, Greg. It's March 17th. It's going to be a very, very long summer.
But if you can't
I
question his thoughts on Wisconsin, why can you question his thoughts on the transfer portal?
and I might just do that. I might just do that. But this is what I'm trying to say right now. I want to be responsible for things that Carter Elliott says. Take
But
everything, take up everything else with everybody else. I
but
want to be
you're
responsible for me. That is it.
but you're doing it too. Like
What?
you are also going to be like I know you want them to go after Owen Freeman. You said that in the last video. You literally pivoted and said, "Why can't Michigan State do this?"
Yeah, but I didn't. But I didn't do. I didn't like go into it too deeply. It was just it's a fun little cute little exercise.
Okay, it's a cute little exercise. I got it. Is there any part of you, because there are some Michigan State fans out there that I think after the loss to Wisconsin, I think honestly and correctly turned this into like, hey, this isn't that bad of a thing for Michigan State. Get the loss out now, have a bitter taste in your mouth, go in a little pissed off to the NCAA tournament. Maybe let Jace and guys who haven't been here before feel the taste of disappointment. So
Yeah.
you know what it's going to feel like if you lose in the NCAA tournament and then go. Um, when you pair that with just Izzo like going on about how great Wisconsin is, and there's a moment after the Jeremy Fears foul incident where Izzo's smiling as he turns to Greg Gard. Is there any part of you that thinks Izzo approached this from a, you know what, let's lose one game standpoint?
Yeah. Well, here's where I want to come from and ask you on this. It there was a group or like a contingent on Twitter that was talking about how Izzo kind of let this game play out the way it played out and didn't make many adjustments in this game, kind of defensively, given like what Tanji was doing and what the other guys in Wisconsin were doing. Do you think there was a little bit of like whatever happens in this game, I'm gonna let it play out the way it is, but like we lose, we lose? Like I don't think he approached it like that, but there was some discussion that, he really didn't make many adjustments in this game.
Um, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I just wanted to get your temperature check on that.
I think it's one of those things, Izzo. No, you know what? No, I don't. I'm not going to do this retroactively. I
Mm,
think that once they lost, they're all going to say they're fine with it, and it is something you can take motivationally into the tournament. But I also have too much respect for the competitiveness of this team to sit here and say that they approached this tournament from a standpoint of like, it doesn't matter. Like, Izzo wants banners. Trey
yeah,
Holloman wants banners. Fears wants banners. Kohler wants banners. This whole team wants banners. This tournament was for a banner. So is it as important as the regular season one? Absolutely not. Does it change anything about MSU's chances next week? Absolutely not. If anything, it might help them. But no, I don't think we can sit here after and be like, maybe they wanted this outcome. That doesn't feel fair to the competitors that team is.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess John Tanji in Wisconsin, man, we'll remember them as an all-time great Big Ten team, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, they were.
They were special this season.